Now we are not completed the Java 8 features. Now we have the important concept, the streams we have. Okay, the streams in JavaScript, Java. Okay, here now we know that what is the mean by the collection. A collection in the sense like if you want to represent a group of objects together, or if you want to represent a group of objects as a single entity, now we should go for collections. Okay, now if you want to represent a group of objects, as a single entity, now we can call it a collection. We should go for collection. Now what is the mean by the strings? Okay, now what is the mean by streams? Okay, stream in the sense simply we know that like it's a kind of water flow, like we can say that. Okay, step by step. Okay, layer by layer format. Okay, the water is going to be flowing. Okay, now here uh, by using streams, if you want to process, okay, if we want to process objects, which objects? The collection objects. Okay, now if we want to process objects from the collections, okay, if you want to process objects from the collection, okay, now then we'll go for, okay, the streams concept. Okay, now whatever the objects we have, the object, if you want to processing it, now processing in the sense like filtering, updating, deleting, manipulating, like sorting, searching. Okay, these are all our manipulations in the single line. Okay, by using conciseness, now we can apply the streams concept. We can do that. Okay, that's why we can say that stream, by applying the streams of a collection object, we can processing it. Okay, we can processing it. Now the stream is present in one package, that is a java.util package. Okay, java.util. The stream. Okay, java.util.stream. Now basically here we have the stream class as well as the stream method also we have. Okay, now by taking collection object dot stream we can use. Okay, the stream we can use. This method is output return type is the stream object. Okay, the stream object simply here. Okay, just give a minute. Okay, now this stream method is return type is the stream object. Okay, now this thing we are going to use to processing the collection objects. Okay, now we can use like array list, like a set, okay, any type of collection interface we can use it. Okay, array list, linked list, vector, stat, you can use anything. Okay, that is a collection object only. The collection object you can take. Okay, now based on the collection object we can use the stream method, it will processing it. Okay, now we'll see like one example, like how the stream is going to be processing that collection objects. Okay, now how we can filtering, how we can like manipulating. Okay, how we are going to do that, we'll see that. Okay, I'm going to take like one class. Now within the class, simply I create like main method. Okay, within the main method, I'm going to take like some array list. Now array list, I'm taking like generics concept. Now generics in the sense like I'm passing like integer data. Now al is equal to new array list of again integer, now with parenthesis. Okay, now control shift out import the package of array list. Okay, now Right now, AL is a collection object right now. AL is a collection of the object. Now we're going to add multiple data. Now AL data add up for suppose like 23. Okay. Now we can copy. Now we can add multiple data. Okay. Now 26, 86, 47, 15, 90, 48, 35, 40. Okay. Now this is the data we have. Okay. Now I want to print. You know that like how the array list is printing. Like the insertion node is preserved. The duplicates are allowed. Okay. Now like this, we are going to get the data output. Okay. It is the collection. Now here the streams in the sense like it will process the okay. It will process the objects from the collection. Okay. Now what is the collection object here? AL. Okay. Now AL is the collection object data the stream method we have. Okay, stream. Now what you want to process? I want to filter. Okay, my requirement here, I want to filter. Okay, now the even numbers. Okay, now here filtering. Okay, even numbers. Okay, even numbers by using streams with lambda. Okay, streams with lambda. See here, stream dot. Okay, now I want to use the filter. Filtering in the sense that we have the filter method we have. Did you observe the filter method is internally taking the predicate? You know that what is the purpose of we are using the predicate? Now the predicate where we have like predefined function interfaces, predicate, consumer, supplier, function. Okay, now the predicate is used for whenever the requirement is a conditional basis, simply we'll go for the predicate. Now the filter method is internally taking the predicate. Okay, now the predicate in the sense like we can write in the form of lambda expression to write to get even numbers. But suppose I'm going to take like one number I lambda expression. Now I percentile by 2 double equal to 0. Okay, this is the lambda expression for the okay the even numbers. Now based on this condition, observe carefully here, all the objects is entered into the stream. Okay, it is going to be filtering based on this condition. Okay, now we don't have only one value, right? We have many values. Okay, we have many values. Now whatever the values are filtered here based on this condition, I want to collect it. Okay, I want to collect it. Okay, now after collecting this collect method, okay, we need to collect in the form of list format. Okay, ఏదైతే కలెక్ట్ చేసామో వాల్యూస్ అని అవన్నీ లిస్ట్ ఫార్మాట్ లో కలెక్ట్ చేయాలి. And then how we can collect within the collect method? Now we are going to take like collectors method is there, collectors class is there, collectors dot class. Now we have one method, to list method is there. Okay, the to list method is there. Now this to list method, if I place the cursor here, it will return collector object. Okay, collector object. If I place the cursor again, this to list method, it is return type is a list object. Okay, now this to list method is return type output is a list of integers. Now in the 23rd line the same. Now list of integer. Okay, now li control shift to import the package of list interface. Okay, now if I execute so like li I want to print. Now it is even numbers from stream objects correctly run as Java application. Now see the only even numbers we got it here. Okay, now this stream we can write like this also. Okay, now basically we can complete the stream in the sense like within single line we can complete the code. Okay, now this is a way now we can use the filter function and to collect it. Okay, now in the single example we can cover like multiple. Okay, observe carefully here. Okay, it is a filtering object, right? Okay, it is a filtering object. Now if we consider these are all our student marks. Okay, these are all our student marks if you consider. Now I want to update each and every student. Okay, now updating the marks of a student. Okay, now if you want to update, we can use one method, that is a map method. Okay, the map method. Now the same requirement, observe carefully here without changes anything. Now observe carefully here. You need to take a collection object al dot. The stream is a common. Okay, without stream we are not going to enter into that stream flow. Okay, we need to enter into the stream, then only we can apply all the properties. Dot. Okay, what you want to do that? We need to update it, right? Okay, if you want to update the function, for suppose simply in the case of like a function, pre-defined function interfaces, we have the function concept. We have the function in the sense, like in the sense, it is taking input, output is the same type. Okay, integer and output. Okay, we are passing some input, performing some action. Now stream dot map is a one function. Now there within the map is taking like functional interface. Function is a predefined function interfaces. Okay, function is a predefined function interface. Now what is the logic? Okay, what is the logic here? Now we need to update each and every object, each and every student marks. Okay, for example, if we consider 6 subjects, for each subject I want to update like 5 marks. Okay, now how we can update? For suppose j, okay, lambda expression j plus 5. Okay, now what is that? Yeah, now map j, like a lambda expression j plus 5. Now dot. Okay, now what is that? After updating the marks, again we need to collect it, right? The same, it is repeating. Now we need to collect it. Okay, now the same concept. Now collectors dot the to list method. Okay, the to list method. This to list method is return type is a list of integer again. Now here list of integer. Now what is the output here? Updated marks. Okay, updated marks. Now control S. Now I want to print a SYSO, like updated marks. Control S. Now here I can write some printer statement, marks updated. Okay. Now if I execute, right click, run as Java application. Now see the marks are updated. Earlier we have 23. Okay, earlier. Now this list object only I applied all the 5 marks. Okay. Now 23 in the sense 28, 26, 31, 86, 91, 46, 51. Okay, 15, 20. Okay. Now for each and every student marks, simply I applied extra 5 marks. Okay. Now in the case of map, in the sense, for every object, it will create the new object. Okay, whenever it will do that modification. Okay, then we'll go for map only. Okay. Now no. Next. But suppose the same, even though if I updated marks, I want to find out the count how many members are failed. Okay, counting how many students are failed. Okay, okay, how many students are failed. Okay, I'm not going to take like this updated marks. For suppose, even if you take like updated marks, now observe carefully here. Now I'm going to take like updated marks dot stream. Okay, now dot. Okay, now I want to count how many members are failed, in the sense that how we can count it. Okay, now that should be some condition, right? Okay, now those who are having like less than 35, those who are having like less than 40, then only the students are failed. Okay, now if it is a condition, like this is a condition. If it is a condition, simply we'll go for filter.
Filter.
Okay, filter is taking like a predicate. Okay, now here we can write the condition k is a lambda expression. K should be less than 40. Okay, those are having less than 40. Now I consider it's a failed. Okay, now after filtering this thing, I want to count it. Just we have one method, that's a count method we have. That's okay. This count method is return type is long. Okay, this count method is return type is long output. Now simply here long failed students. Okay, failed students. Now, simply here, SYSU. Now, failed students. Simply here, we can write like failed students. Control S. Now, right click, run as Java application. Now, here, the failed students are four members are failed. Here, 28, 31. Two members, three, and four. Sorry, like four. Okay. Now, this is a condition simply it's applied that failed students. Okay. Now, whatever the students list we have, okay, this list you can consider or this list you can consider. Okay. Now I want to make it as sorting order. Okay. Now I want to make a sorting order. But suppose you know that if you want to sort it, now we have one method that is a sort method. But I want to make it as customized sorting order. Okay. By making a sort method, we can sort only ascending order, but a descending order we cannot do that. Okay. Now if you want to do that customized order, now we'll go for like internal comparator comparable we use it. Okay. Now here by using stream concept with the lambda expression, how we can sort it. Okay. Now first we'll see that normal sorting. Then after that we'll see that like a customized sorting. Okay. The same like collection object. Now simply here sorting of collection object. Okay. Here collection object dot stream dot sorted. Okay. After sorting, we need to collect it, right? Now, same collect method. Within that collect method, we have a collectors dot to list. Okay. Now, this to list method is a return type is like okay sorted list. Now, simply here, uh, now we can take like here list sorted list. Okay. Now, I want to print SYSO like sorting order is simply here software list. Okay, right click, run as Java application. Now we got sorted order. Okay, now it is ascending order. Okay, but if you want to do that customized sorting order, okay, customized sorting order. For suppose like a customized order. Okay, now then how we can do that? Okay, it is a by default like by using methods we can do that. By using lambda expression, how we can do that customizing order? Okay. Now observe carefully here. The same requirement al dot stream dot sorted. Okay. Sorted. Okay. Within the sorted method only we are writing the lambda expression. Okay. Now if you consider like a1 comma a2 lambda expression. Okay. If a1 is less than a2, okay, it's a return 1 or a1 is greater than a2, return -1 or return 0. Okay, return 0. Now after completion of this condition dot collect method, this collect method it is a collecting all the collectors dot the to list format. Okay. Now this to list method is return type is what? The list of simply here cus order. Okay, cus order. Now simply here SYSO customized order. Simply here we can say like customized order. Control is right click, run as Java application. Now see the reverse order we are going to get. Okay, now that is a descending order we got it. Okay, the descending order now we got it. Okay, now we customized it. Now we are doing like a ascending order. By default order is ascending order. Okay, if you want to do the customer order, okay, here also we can do that ascending order. Now simply we need to change -1 to 1. That's it. Okay, automatically it is changing the customizing order. Okay, next one I want to find out okay what is the minimum value in the given here. Okay, you know that minimum value is the 14, but I want to find out it. Okay, what is the maximum value? 90. Okay, I want to find out. Then how I can find out like a minimum and the maximum value? Okay, now, but suppose simply here maximum value. Okay, maximum marks simply here, or highest marks. Find out like highest marks. Okay, okay, highest marks. How we can find out that highest marks? Okay, by taking like a list object dot stream method. Okay, stream method dot directly we have that function max function is there. Okay, the max function. Okay, this max function, if you want to find out like maximum value, we need two numbers again. Okay, we need the two numbers. For suppose L1 comma L2. Okay, now lambda. Okay, it is a function, right? Okay, lambda expression. Okay, now L1 dot compare. I don't have anything. This is L1 only, right? Okay, now L1 dot compare to of simply here L2 dot get function here we have. Okay, now I think like it's taking like maximum function up to this only. Yeah. Okay, now whatever we got like compared to of L1 dot compared to L2 dot I want to get it. Okay, I want to get it. Now control is this thing is going to be return a list of integer max marks. Still very getting error. Stream dot max is the one function. Okay, this is a mistake. I think one more basis. Change type of max marks to integer. Oh, sorry, it's not list, right? It is integer. Now simply I want to print SYSO like a maximum marks. Okay, maximum marks simply here like max marks. Okay, now done. Now right click, run as Java application. Now we have the maximum marks are is the 90. Okay, in the stream concept, by using like this in the single line only we can complete all the things. Now we have some more methods also. Okay, I'll share the notes also in the methods. You can practice some like or else, like if else. Okay, now some filter methods separate. We have some methods we have. Okay, now by using single collection object we can do like we can process all these multiple times by using strings concept. Okay, I want to find out like lowest marks. Okay, now lowest marks, simply I want to find out like the lowest marks. Then how we can find out? Simply here by taking like a array list object dot the string dot min function. Okay, min function, the same requirement. Now here min again here like d1 comma d2. Okay, lambda expression. Now if d1 dot compare to of d2, now we can use dot the get function. Okay, this get function is return type is integer. Okay, now we can get a integer of like a min value. Okay, min value. Now simply here. Okay, now SYSO minimum marks. Okay, minimum marks simply here the min value. Control S. Now right click, run as Java application. Okay, the minimum marks is the 40. Okay, now like this we can find out the minimum marks and the maximum marks. Okay, now if we want to iterate it like the same collection object, how we iterated? By using like iterator concept we use it. But suppose by using like a method reference or by using for each loop, how we can print it? Now iterating values, okay, by using okay method reference as well as for each method. Okay, by using these two things, how we can iterate it? Okay, how we can iterate it? Now simply observe carefully here. Now we are taking like a collection object dot stream dot. Now for each method, see here, the for each method is taking like consumer in the sense what, just accept, it will printing it. Okay, just it's a printing it. Now here system dot out with a method reference. Now simply here println. Okay, control is right click, run as Java application. Now here we got like iterating order without using like iterator. All these things simply directly by using streams. The single line we can complete it. Okay, in the single line we can complete it. Okay, the for each method multiple times we can use it. Okay, multiple times we can use it. Now the same requirement. I want to take like some user defined class. Okay, user defined class. Now I'm going to take like one more example with a little bit differences. Okay, I hope you are cleared with like all these operations. Basically, we can do like in the multiple examples for each and everything. Okay, without doing like multiple examples, simply we completed like in the single and all. Okay, now is it clear?
Yes, bro.
Hmm. Okay, next,
Yeah, clear.
yeah, one more like some user defined example I'm going to take. For suppose the class name is like product. Okay, now within the product, simply I'm going to take private int id. Now private string. Now uh, here I'm going to take like PID, product ID. Now P name. Now private float pay price. Okay, pay price. Now here I'm going to take like right click. Now we need to apply that constructor. Okay, constructor. Now public. Now product. Now I'm going to pass all these values. Now int PID. Now string P name, comma float P price. Okay, and we know that how to initialize it. Now this dot PID is equal to PID. Now this dot P name is equal to P name. Now this dot P price is equal to P price. Okay. So now here you can take now. We can write like getters and setters also. Now you know that right click. So why we are getting a elbow. Okay. Now we can write like getters and setters. Okay. Now right click. Go to the source. Generate getters and setters. Now we can apply that. Select all. Done. Okay, now we applied like product the values PID, P name, P price, now getters and setters, and param constructor I'm going to take. Okay, now I want to convert okay, I want to convert list to set. Okay, list to set. Now simply here create the new class list to set. List to set. Now I'm writing like main method. Now here like a list I'm going to take. I'm passing the generics here, not integer like floated up. I'm taking like product. Okay, product is generics. Now product simply here, or product list is equal to now new array list. Okay, control shift to import the package. Now can I take list also here? What will happen if I take it as list here? We are getting error. Why? Any idea?
Yeah, interface.
Exactly. But interface simply we cannot create object. Okay. Now array list. Okay. Now I'm going to add some products. Now products dot add method. Okay. Here I'm going to take like object a new product. Yeah. Now that ID is a 1. Okay. Now it's a car. The price is the 45,000 point. Yes. Okay. Now this one object. Okay, I'm going to write like control copy, control V, control V, control V. Okay. Now it's a 2, it's a 3, it's a 4, it's a 5, it's a 6. Okay. Now simply bus like a laptop. It's a mobile. Now charger. Uh, it's a keypad. In the present EF, 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 EF. Control list. Now, okay, it is a product list, right? Okay. Now, SYSO, if I print like products, now control list, right click, run as Java application. We got objects here. Did you observe? We got objects. If you don't want to print objects, if you want to print like values, now simply we can apply the toString method here. Okay, the toString method here. Okay, without applying the toString method, now first we need to convert this list into set. Okay, now converting. Okay, converting list to set. So we have that list interface and set interface, right? We are converting list into set. Okay, for suppose simply here, if we have like a common laptop, or they mention like, okay, we don't have any common laptop. Okay, now I'm going to take like a products dot. Okay, now string dot. Now we need to filter it. Okay, we need to filter it. Now like dot, we can take like the condition filter, the predicate we can use. Okay, the predicate I want to print like product is a lambda expression, product dot get a price. Okay, get a price. Now is less than like 30,000, less than 6,000. Okay, now greater than 30,000, 20,000 we can take. Less than for suppose like 50,000. Okay, now less than 50,000. Now simply after that, okay, after that I want to update it and I want to collect it. Now this is a condition. Okay, now this filter method is using to, okay, is using to like a condition. Now dot map, again I want to update it. Okay, what you want to update it? Now we need to get the price also, right? Now the product lambda expression, product dot get a price. Okay, get price. Now after getting the price, now we need to collect it. You know that like it's a collectors dot to set. Okay, now this this set method is the return type is a set interface object. If you place the cursor, now it will return set of float. Okay, now set of a float. Now set product simply. Okay, set products. Control shift to import the package. Control S. Now we can print that SYSO set products. Now right click, run as Java application. Now here we got the prices less than 15,000. Okay. Now if you want this object data, if I'm trying to add the toString method, string select. Oh, control S. Now the list is set. And Java application. Now here we got like each product. Okay, each product we got it, and again finally based on the condition we filtered, we converted into list to set. These are the set out. Okay, now we can convert a list into map also. Okay, where we need to change just the list to collectors dot to map is there. Okay, we can convert it to map is there. Okay, like Some other methods also we have. Now I will share in the notes. Okay. Now this is about like streams. Now tomorrow we'll discuss about like date and time. Do we have like any other? I think one more thing is there. I think like Nastrom JavaScript something is there. The optional class. Okay. Now tomorrow we're going to discuss date and time and the optional class. If it is possible, Nastrom JavaScript also we can complete it. Okay. Now tomorrow we can complete Java 8. Okay. These three we can complete it tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. Done for the day. We'll meet tomorrow then. Yeah, is it clear till now? The streams concept.
యా క్లియర్ అన్న మళ్ళీ ఒక్కసారి వీడియోస్ అది చూస్తా అన్న మెథడ్స్ అవి ఉన్నాయి కదా చాలా
ఓకే. ఇంకా కొన్ని మెథడ్స్ ఉన్నాయి అవి పంపిస్తా కొంచెం డిఫరెంట్‌గా ఉంటాయి. జస్ట్ ద స్ట్రీమ్స్ లాగానే అప్లై చేయడం అంతే. ఓకే. ఆ మెథడ్స్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ తెలుసుకోవడం అంతే ఇంకేం లేదు.
యా ఓకే
ఓకే. యా డన్. We'll complete tomorrow the Java 8.
యా